Hey everyone, this is my video for Alliance War Season 50, War number 5. We are in Masters now, and we're facing against DCYB. They are a top tier alliance. I see them in other people's videos a lot, in Masters and Platinum 1. My team this war is going to be Moleman, Vox, and America Chavez, and I'm taking Path 8. Plus a mini boss and a on a like little mini island, and then a boss island fight. So a total of 6 fights. So again, getting more and more responsibility. And I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that my deathless streak is over. It was a very tricky fight, and I was really bummed out about it. So anyway. This first fight, we're taking Moleman against this Mr. Negative. I'm taking forever to select my boost. As usual, I need to get a bit faster with that. Maybe plan ahead of time and know, like, what I'm going to do. I'm kind of here, I'm debating, like, do I want power backs? Do I want to get the, extra special damage? Because some people play Moleman really well, like Nagase. He's really good at just spamming and SP2s, using recoil masteries, and just like taking out fights in a matter of seconds with Moleman. But anyway, I am not him, so I'm gonna kind of play this fight more on the safe side. One of the things is that if you knock down Mr. Negative, he's gonna get a buff, and then after he gets 3 buffs, he's gonna get a passive fury, I think is what the node says, and so then that's going to hurt a lot more if he hits you. So instead, I'm going to do a power start 1 and just, do 5-hit combos, get my scythe charge up. Because normally you would want to take Moleman and do like heavy, and then take a hit to your block to trigger his unstoppable and just, let loose. But I didn't want to give Mr. Negative like a whole bunch of extra attack with that passive fury. So anyway, we dex the SP2. We're getting close to the another SP1. I did not shrug the little delirium there, but this is okay because this is my only Moleman fight, and it's gonna go pretty quickly and be done in just a second here. Alright, so Moleman did what he was supposed to do. There are a few things I probably could have done differently, and I'll talk it over with some of my friends who are in Masters and go from there, but it's the only fight I have him in, so I'm totally fine with that. Alright, next up we have Vox against this Red Skull. Now, with Red Skull, he has that auto block, and so Vox gets an undermine on his special 1, and I don't remember if that's the route I go or if I just decide to like hit him until he's dead. Let's see here. Oh, I said PCYB, it's PYCB, whatever. Let's see. I got my scythe charge up, and I go for the undermine, so that way I can avoid his auto block. I can't remember if I reclaim my... Of course he does a 5-hit combo right there. Nope, I did not reclaim my degens in time. So what I could have done better there is gotten my degens back, but I'm able to bypass the auto block of the SP1 because I still had my undermine. And I throw the SP2, and he's dead. So really, I mean, there's several different ways you could play that fight. Did I do it the wrong way, right way? I don't know. As you can see, I'm kind of over it. I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed because I died in this war, and I didn't have to. So I'm not super excited, but I'm committed to sharing, the good fights and the bad. So yeah. Now, this node here, Omega Sentinel, I learned something about her, and I did not quite pay attention to a particular node here, where the more buff she gets, the higher her attack value, and then she will put an incinerate on you if she is supposed to auto block and doesn't, like from her kit, not from I don't think it's from the node. But anyway, so she's got 4 armors up, and I bypass her auto block, and now I've got an incinerate. So even though she didn't, you know, do anything to me, she put this incinerate on me, and it's ticking. It's, let's see, it's 2,000 something a tick, so 4,000 a second, and I am freaking out at this point, going like, what the hell just happened? Why did I get this incinerate that just took all my health? And so the reason it had such a high value was because when she applied it, she had all of those buffs, and that plays into the node where the more buffs they have, the more attack they have. So William from SSX was the one who clued me into that, and so good placement, very sneaky placement there. And the thing is like, we had, I should have shown you the bans, like every cosmic champ you would want to bring here, like an armor breaking champ or like an Angela who would be immune. Like they banned everybody. They banned Ghost Rider, Maestro, Angela, CGR, like every cosmic champ they banned. So that's why I end up having to take a non-ideal fight coming up on a hazard shift node with Vox. Anyway, alright, so we've got an ascended Super Skrull here on the Rich Get Richer node. So the idea is that I want to control his power gain. So I'm going to start off with a full heavy, and that is because, you know, that negative zone helps to reduce and then eventually reverse any power gain. And then what I'm doing is when I parry, I do a hit and then go into my heavy, and that's because when I'm going against somebody, if they have limber and I just parry and go immediately into the heavy, sometimes it, you know, they get me, and I'm not able to, like, the stun wears off before I'm able to hit them with the heavy. But anyway, this was a super easy fight. Just work my way up to an SP2 and done. So next up is this hazard shift Iron Man that I'm kind of peeking at here, and I'm really nervous about it because it's incinerate and poison immune, and I'm taking Vox, and Vox is not incinerate immune, and the fight is going to start in the incinerate phase. And so, you know, some of the things I have to ask is, all right, do I want to hit into him and take incinerate damage? I was a little bit iffy about that because of all the incinerate damage I just taken from Omega Sentinel. Granted, it may not have been as much, but this is a rank 3, so I didn't want to do that. Another strategy I had where that I thought would work with Vox is that he stacks the precision buffs that he gets from dexing. And so I thought if I just dex 10 times, get 10 precision buffs during this initial incinerate phase, I would trigger the scythe so that when it went to poison phase, I could just start hitting into Iron Man. And as you're going to see here, that doesn't work. He only gets scythe charges when he hits into Iron Man and converts those precision buffs into what's it called? Into those corrupted buffs. So yeah, didn't go so great here. The other thing that makes this fight challenging for me is that I have not mastered how to reparry. So, you know, Iron Man has this non-contact first medium, so you can't parry it, and I'm just not, I've tried, and it's just something I'm gonna have to work on. But anyway, so yeah, so now I'm getting evaded because of you know, I took so long to hit him. Now we're back in the incinerate phase. Sorry, my phone's going off. I just get clocked with a heavy. I still don't have a scythe charge. I am going to mute my phone. There we go. Alright, now I have a side charge, but I completely, because of my panicking, I throw an SP1 right into his block, and then I get clocked with his SP1. So then I throw mine, but I'm looking at the shock ticking me down, and I'm thinking, I'm about to die. Like, this is not going well. And I don't want this to be my first death. And then, again, I don't dash back far enough to dodge that SP1, and it's going to ultimately kill me. And I was just so upset with myself. So upset with myself. So I contacted my BG leader, let him know, and he asked me if I thought that I could take the fight and finish it. And I said, yes, I want to try again. I want to do this, but, you know, they had the option of potentially having someone else take it. But he tells me to go ahead and go in. So I'm going back in. I put on an invuln. I probably should have started with an SP1. I'm trying the same method again and realizing, like, that it's not working. I don't know if it fully registered with me last time that it wasn't working. But now I'm just going to go in and start to try to hit him, and he's already evading again. So this is probably... No, this is most definitely the hardest fight that I have taken since I've been at this tier of Alliance War. And at this point, I just want to get a hit off on him, so I think I do hit in the Incinerate phase at some point. Alright, so there I heavy counter him, which is, you know, very easy to do with Iron Man. And now I finally have a Scythe charge. I dodge that SP1, finally. And then I opt to do one hit into that Incinerate phase, and then I got one Incinerate on me, but I was fine with that. I just needed to be able to get some distance and actually start doing some damage. I mean, the time is a ticking on this fight. That SP1 came super close again, but I did fine with it, and then now he's finally dead. So I'm glad that I was able to, you know, clean up the fight in one take. You know, I would have been absolutely mortified if I died again, but yeah, it was just a very challenging fight. Next up, we have this future Ant-Man on Polka Dot Power Boss Island. We've taken this again, or taken this before. We used a Power Start 1. I probably should have waited to take this fight like the following morning. I was still shaken up from my Alliance War death, and I don't play this as cleanly as I played it the first time I took this fight, like a war or two ago. I can't remember. So you're gonna see I do a much worse job managing the armors. I think in the last time I did this, I didn't get the brute force on me once, and then I did a really good job managing his armors, but now, you know, he's got 5, and then once he goes into that Surging Swarm, I can't do my medium ending combos. So I've applied my debuffs here, and this is so that I can generate another bar of power. Let's see. We're hitting him. We need to try to reclaim him, and I don't get my special off in time. And now he's got 9 armors. And yeah, I'm sitting here going like, alright, am I gonna do a repeat of what I just did on Iron Man? But I'm feeling a little bit more confident, mainly because this Ant-Man it doesn't hit as hard. It doesn't feel like I'm taking a lot of block damage, but I need to be able to get in and get some, you know, hits. And because I lost my degens, you know, I'm just gonna have to hit him until he's dead. I'm not gonna get any more specials out of this. So you see there on my combos, I'm not ending with the medium because he's got Surging Swarm, and if I did, he would stun me, and that would not be good. But you can do, you know, medium light. I mean, as long as you don't do a 5-hit or a medium ending combo, I think is what it is. All right, and there we go. We did ultimately end up losing this war, unfortunately. It's our first loss of the season. We had 10 deaths, they only had 6. Um, and yeah, and then I know this slide is ugly. I put it together very fast, and I was like, screw it, I don't feel like editing it. But anyway, we're now 4-1. We are back in Platinum 1. We're in 6th place. I've had 1 death, and I've had 23 defender kills. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.